Anger is a powerful energy, and when properly managed and integrated, creates safety and helps build a more beautiful world. Hello, magnificent humans. My name is Maria Elyse, and I wrote The Realm of Unity, a utopian fantasy or guidebook home to yourself. Today, I want to talk about anger. Last week, I did a video about forgiveness. And in that video, I talked about how important it was to harness the power of anger in the process of forgiveness. So today, I want to specifically talk to you and share with you a powerful technique that I have used to help integrate and manage anger. So, properly managed anger brings clarity, it brings solid boundaries, and creates safety for you and everyone around you. If you're like me, you were not taught how to manage your anger. Unfortunately, on this planet today, anger is vastly misunderstood. And most of us were taught to manage our anger in dysfunctional ways. There are two main ways that we are taught to handle anger. The first is obvious, it's lashing out. It's actively perpetuating the violence, seeking revenge, trying to harm others because you're angry. We see this all the time. It happens in the movies, it happens everywhere you go. You see people lashing out because they don't know how to manage their anger. This obviously causes messes, creates more damage, and just perpetuates the cycle of violence. The other way that we're taught to manage anger is through internalization, through pushing it down, shoving it away, pretending it didn't happen, walk away, forget about it. That's what I was taught, pretend like it didn't happen. I was not given any means for dealing with whatever the upset was happening inside me. So anger comes up when there is some kind of sense of powerlessness or a sense of betrayal. Often there is also a sense of self-betrayal involved. And so there is a wrong that needs to be righted. So when you internalize that anger, the problem with that is it hurts you inside. So often it's like a seething rage that kind of creates like a festering wound inside, which can actually be damaging internally. And no matter how much you try not to, that internalized anger will eventually eke out as manipulative behavior or sarcasm, gaslighting, or passive aggressiveness. So, we also have all seen this on movies and obviously experience it every day with other people who are having difficulty managing their anger. So, what do you do when you feel like you have been wronged? What do you do when you feel like there's something happening outside you that you feel powerless against? Like, how do you manage that anger? So, here is a powerful meditation exercise that has been extremely helpful for me to deal with anger. So, first of all, you have to go inside and you have to find the anger. Usually, it is not difficult to find. It's like a seething fire, typically right in the middle of your belly. At least that's where I find it, kind of right in the center here, if you can't see. And you want to fully understand what it is that happened that caused that anger. So maybe somebody did something or said something, or maybe it's something that's happening in the world that you feel is unjust or not right. Whatever it is, try to identify exactly what it is that pissed you off, that made you angry, so that you can get real clarity on what happened. And you want to feel that fire, the raw power of rage inside your body like a fire. So closing your eyes and allowing that fire to build and fill you up. And then the next step is very important. You want to, with your will and your intention, push that fire out into your energy field or your auric field. So we all have an energy field around us. It's like a bubble. Think of it like an egg around you, about 3 feet outside your body. Your auric field is a part of you, and it is your energy field that surrounds you at all times. And it needs to be intact, and it needs to be solid in order for you to walk through the world feeling good and at peace with yourself. So often, when you feel angry, there is a part of your energy field that has been damaged or a boundary that has been crossed. And so that energy field needs to be strengthened. Your anger will show up in the exact right proportion necessary for you to strengthen that energy field around you. And what happens is, as you strengthen and fortify this egg around you, it will inform you as to what your next right action is. Because always with anger, there is some kind of action that you need to take that is scary, and you need a lot of strength to do it. It may be a very difficult conversation that you need to have. It may be that you need to walk away from a toxic relationship or a toxic situation, a toxic work environment. It might be that you need to say no and set a firm boundary with somebody. It might mean that you need to go stand up for a cause that you believe in, and you need to have the strength to go do that. So, whatever it is you need to do, you first need to solidify your boundaries so that you can do the action that needs to be done, and that you can come to the situation with a fresh clarity and perspective to be able to say what you need to say and do what you need to do. This is the process of forgiveness. Going through this anger process is the process of forgiveness. You get to forgive others, you get to forgive yourself, and you get to move on from a place of clarity and strength. And eventually, what happens as you do this process, as you integrate your anger, eventually the actions of others will no longer trouble you. You will allow other people to be as they are, and you will be able to move forward in life from a place of clarity and strength and love. And through that, help build a world that works for everyone. I hope this was helpful, and I send you so much love.